Welcome everyone, chapter 1, section 4, powers and radicals. What's a power? If we multiply number, then multiply it n times by itself. So let's say 5 multiplied by 5, multiplied by 5, multiplied by another 5, multiplied by another 5. So the n is a positive integer here, as you see. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, multiplied by another 5. So we multiply it 6 times. So we write here power 5 to the power of 6 or 6th power of 5. That's the first things you need to know. You already know that one from the 7th grade, 6th grade, maybe you learn it. Let's continue with the negative power. If a power of, not a, let's say 5 power of minus 3. This is exactly equal 1 over 5 power of 3. So we can say 1 over 5 power of 3. That's when it's the negative. When it's negative power, we write the reciprocal of the number, like 2 power of negative, let's say 4. That's exactly equal 1 over 2. Reciprocal of the 2 is 1 over 2 power of 4. And here you can say 1 over 2 power of 4. We already know that one. When we multiply the exponential number, if we have the same base a and a, we can add the powers. If we divided exponential number, if the base are same, we subtract the powers m minus n. Power of the power, we multiply them. There is another one, a, b, such as 2 times 3 power of 4. This is exactly equal to 2 power of 4 multiplied by 3 power of 4. So that's the rule. And it same goes division to if 2 over 3 power of 5, it's equal to 2 power of 5 over 3 power of 5. These are some basic idea. These are the properties. You need to remember that one from the grade 9 again. It's a simplified expression. How can we simplify the expression? There is a multiplication. So 3 times minus 2 minus 6. So there is an x squared multiplied by x cubed y power of minus 2 multiplied by y power of minus 4. What is the idea? When we have same base, so minus 6, x squared multiplied by x power of 4, we need that 2 plus 3, x power of 5. Minus 2 plus minus 4, y power of minus 6. And this is exactly equal negative 6, x power of 5 over y power of 6. Why? When we have the negative power, we write the reciprocal. Let's write it. Minus 6, x power of 5. And we can write that one over y power of 6. 1 time minus 6x power of 5 is exactly equal to that one. Radical, that's the symbol of the radical. We use it for the square root. This is an exponent. Again, it's radical. When we use radical, it's an exponent. But this time, such as 2 power of 1 over 2. If we have 2 power of 1 over 2, this means we need to write square root of 2. Or 4 power of 1 over 2. That's mean square root of 4. That's gonna be 2. Or 3 power of 1 over 5. There's a special one. You need to write here 5 and 3. So that's 5th root of the 3. Or 8 1 over 3. That's gonna be cube root. So that's cube root over 8. So that's gonna be, what is it? An idea? No. 8 is 2 cube, and this is 1 over 3, that's gonna be 2. Okay, don't stuck there. Let's continue to solve some example. This is the idea. When we have rational exponents, such as denominator, 1 over 2, 1 over 3, 1 over 5, we use radical sign to show it. And if it's 2, we don't write anything here. But after that, if it's 5, we write 5. If it's 3, we show 3, the degrees of the root. Let's continue. The rational exponent, these are the rule. Some properties. A power of 1 over n. This is equal square radical n. Why this is n? It's come here and a. This is nth root of the a, such as if 5 1 over 3, that's the third root of 5, not square root, that's cube root, and you can read that cube root. Or 7 1 over 4, that's gonna be fourth root of 7. Simplify expression, when the base are same, we add the power, so a power of 6. When in the division, numerator, power of numerator minus power of denominator, so x power of 9 minus 3, it's equal x power of 6. Power of power, we multiply them, y power of 18. Here, that's an interesting one. Don't forget, if there's a parenthesis, it's exactly equal a power of 3, and this power of 4, a power of 3, and b power of 7. The power of 4, power of this one, and that one. So this is equal 3 times 4, a power of 12, and 7 times 4, b power of 28. We cannot do anything with them because they are not like variable, they are not same variables. Okay, to solve this question, I will start from the inside the parentheses. As you see, that's an a cube and a power of minus 2. So what I'm gonna do, a power of 3 minus 2. And b power of minus 1 and b squared, b minus 1 minus 2, power of negative 2. That's gonna be a power of 5, because that's gonna be plus 3 plus 2 is 5. Minus 1 and minus 2 equal b power of minus 3, and there is a minus 2, don't forget it. Now that's exactly equal a power of 5, it's not b, sorry, a power of 5 over b power of 3. Then there is a negative 2. So that's negative. We can write reciprocal of that one. B cube a power of 5 power of 2. This power for the both of them, b power of, and I can multiply 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 5, a power of 10. That's the last result, b power of 6 and a power of 10. Let's see that one. Z power of 0 is 1. So that's done. Here I can use this negative value to change this expression x power of minus 1 and y cube. So power of 1, it's exactly the same. Power of 1, it's exactly the same, so I'm not gonna write it. And here this has a negative power, y cube over x, power of 1 is x. That's the simplest form. As we know, the power of 0 is equal 1. It's equal 1. Here a cannot be 0. 0 power of 0 is undefined. Here it doesn't matter what is it. When we have the power of 0 out of the parentheses, all of this is gonna be equal 1. 1 over 6. Why? Because of the negative. Now look at that one. It's equal 1 over 4 squared, 1 over 16. That one equal 3 power of 4 over 5 power of 4. 3 power of 4, 81. 5 power of 4, 625. This is equal 16 over 25. When we have 2, this 2 power of 4 and power of 5. This 4 power of 3 and the power of 5. Don't forget it, that's a property. Okay, these are the last example I'm gonna solve. As you see, that's a rational. So we need to use radical here. What was the radical? Here, that's gonna be square root. So I'm gonna write square root of 49. If it's 2, I'm not gonna write here 2. Usually we don't write the 2. Square root of 49 is equal 7. Now look at that one. 27 and the power of 2. This is exactly equal. Instead of 2 over 3, I can write 27 power of 1 over 3 power of 2. Why? 2 times 1 over 3 is 2 over 3. So don't forget, that's a cube root. Cube root of 27 power of 2. What is 27? The 27 is 3 cube. And cube root and the power cancel each other because they are the same root and same power. Then power of 2. So that's equal 3 squared. That's gonna be equal 9. That's a way. That's a method. Okay, let's clean everything here that I do. Because without using this square root, you can solve this question too. Why? As you see, 27 is 3 cube, 2 over 3. And we can multiply the powers here. 3 times multiply 2 over 3. 6 divided by 3, 2. 3 power of 2 gonna be 3 times 3, 9. 64 is 4 cube, 4 over 3, and 4 times 3, 4 power of 3 times 4 over 3, 3 divided by 3, 1, 4 to the power of 4. 4 times 4, 16, 16 times 16, 128. I hope I didn't make any mistake here. Or 16 times 16, I think 128. Let's try 16 multiplied by 16, 36, 9, 16, add 36, 9, 3, 5, to 200, hey, 256, no, sorry, not 120, to 256. 16, so 4 power of 4 equal 256. Here again, 5 square power of 3 over 2, 5 power of 2 times 3 over 2, 2 cancel each other, 5 cube, 125. I think, oh, there are lots of examples. I think that was enough, but let's solve a few more examples. I can simplify that one. That's 3 over 2. So 36, I can write 36 x 6 power of 2 and 3 over 2, 6, 2 times 3 over 2, that's cancelled each other, 6 cube, 6 times 6, 36, 36 multiplied by 6, 216, I think, I'm not sure about 6, 6 times 6, 36, 3 is here, 18, 216, 216, 6 cube equal 216. You can use same method for that one. So this is equal 1 over 3, 8 to the power of 1 over 3. This is cube root of 8, and that's gonna be equal 2. That's method, I like it, but still you can write it 2 power of 3 power 1 over 3. So 2 times 3 multiplied by 1 over 3. They cancel each other, 2 left. So that's the power, don't forget, that's what is the power index. I think that's all. There's an interesting question. I will solve that one. The negative is out of the sign. The U will keep if out of the operation is all time negative. So don't confuse it. And let's say that one. There is a negative at the power. To cancel this negative, you need to use 1 over 81 power of 3 over 2. 1 over 81. So it's 3 over 2. 1 over 81 power of 3 over 2. So 81 is not, sorry, 81 is 9 squared. That's exactly equal 1 over 9 squared multiplied by 3 over 2. 2 cancel each other. That's equal 1 over 9 cube. 9 cube is 249. I am not sure about it. 1 over 249. You can calculate. Simplify each expression. Write the answer with the positive exponent. Here you need to simplify only x. So if you want to write, it's x squared, x power of 2 minus x power of 4, x power of negative 2. But you can cancel x squared, and here you can cancel 2. That's going to be y minus 5 over x power of 2. This is going to be equal 1 over y power of 5, x power of 2. So we write the negative power in for the denominator. Here, x power of 4 multiplied by x power of 6. No, m power of 6, not x, sorry. Y m power of 6. Now think about that one. What is the rule? We add the powers. Power is here 1, here 5, x power of 5 plus 1. No, 5 minus 1, because this is a division, 5 minus 1. Then m power of 2 minus 4. Minus and minus become plus. And this is equal x power of 4, m power of 2 plus 4, 6, and we get the positive exponent. You can solve the others. I think that's example enough for Let me solve the last two. These are very long, look like very complicated. There is nothing to worry about it. Here, this is one parenthesis, and this negative 3, the power of that parenthesis. So to write it, x minus 3 y squared, and this multiplied by 1 over negative 2 x power of 3 y power of 7 power of 3. This 3 power of negative 2 power of x cubed power of y cubed. So that's gonna be x power of minus 3 y power of 2 over, because if you multiply that one by 1, it will be on the denominator. So minus 2 cube x power of 9, because 3 times 3 is 9. I don't want to write on the parentheses again. 7 times 3 y power of 21. That's equal. Here x power of minus 3 minus 9 y power of 2 minus 21 over negative 8, because 2 cube is 8, negative 2 cube is negative 8, negative 2 multiplied by negative 2 multiplied by negative 2. That's gonna be equal, here minus 3 minus 9, it's gonna be x power of minus 12 y power of minus 19 over negative 8. I wrote a negative here. This is exactly equal 1 over 8, so negative, don't forget negative, x power of 12 y power of 19. If you take the steps, it looks like complicated, but if you don't miss any steps, you can solve it very easily. Here, this 2 times 3, 2 times 5, x power of 6, y power of 10, over x power of 5, y power of 2, power of negative 1. That's already 1. So I have here x power of minus 6, because 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, and y power of 0 is already 1. Here you cancel this one, 6 minus 5, x, y power of 10 minus y power of 2, so 10 minus 2, these are division. In the division we subtract power, y power of 8. In denominator we have only 1, minus 1, x power of minus 6. This is exactly equal 1 over x power y power of 8 multiplied by 1 over x power of 6. 1 over x power of 7, y power of 8. Why x power of 7 here? 1 times 1, 1. X power of 6 multiplied by x, x power of 7, and y power of 8 near to it. I do multiplication. How we multiply fraction? Numerator multiply by numerator, denominator multiply by denominator. So that's the reason. I think this is the end of this video. I hope this video helped you a bit. If you have any question, any request, you can write on comment, so I can take a video about that one too. Thank you for listening.